This is NBA 2K24 gameplay right here, but we have a lot to talk about today. So Wajplug went to Twitter and he said, from what I'm seeing, strength mattering or not will make or break the builder. PowerDF said strength doesn't matter, and Uncle Dimmy said go ahead and make that stretch with no strength, and it's a meme of Zia saying that's cap. Okay, so strength mattering or not will be huge for the builder on NBA 2K24 because there's so many builds that we've already seen that could be way better if you don't have to upgrade strength. So we will see when the game comes out. But guys, I made a video, shout out to Joe Knows, of how I'm coming into 2K24. Let's roll it.
Look at this, right? Pump fake, get them to jump. As the defenders come down, you rise up. They don't have a hand up. It's over.
This is exactly what my stretch big's gonna do on 2K24. Now look, even if strength, the attribute itself, does not matter, the badges tied to it for the first time have a very high chance of making the strength attribute matter. You see what I'm saying? Because there's so many that go along with it. And that's why Uncle Dimmy was saying, hey Power, go ahead and make that stretch with no strength. Make that center build with no strength. Now you guys know on 2K23 that have been watching, I made a 95 strength pure lockdown when the game first came out. And yes, strength does matter as a lockdown. You get more bumps and stuff like that. But the important question is, and will be also when 2K24 comes out, is it more important to go with other attributes instead of strength? Which one is better for the gameplay, right? Are you going to get a lot more? And on 2K23, I would say it probably would have been better for me to go higher steal and stuff like that instead of more strength, because, you know, those extra bumps and stuff are cool, but how much do they really help? You know what I'm saying? So anyway, let's hop into this next one. So Uncle Dimmy was on Twitter and someone commented under my tweet, added him and said, I have a genuine question if you can answer it. Hall of Fame brick wall needs 99 strength. Do you happen to know if it's worth that 99 to get Hall of Fame? He said, nah, it's really gonna be preference. Hall of Fame will knock you to the ground. Okay, remember 2K17, you know, maybe what, like 2K19, screens are back to knocking people to the ground. And I want to talk about this more in detail, but what I'm seeing about 2K24 is this is like a 2K19 on steroids. Okay, 2K19, every single build could eat. Every build was overpowered in its own playstyle. You know what I'm saying? If you were a lockdown, you were a lock. If you were a post scorer, you were bullying people in the paint. If you were a shot creator, you were hitting fadeaways. I mean, on and on. If you were playmaking sharp, you were getting a bunch of ankle breakers, things like that. So that's what I'm seeing with 2K24, but even more advanced if this strength does actually matter. If any of those badges towards strength matters, it's going to be an interesting year, I can't lie, and I can't wait to see a bunch of builds, a bunch of diversity in the game. So anyway, guys, I didn't show this in yesterday's video, but I thought this was very, very interesting. Before loading up into a game on 2K24, you see you're going to be able to see your opponent's best attributes, and not only that, but you're going to be able to see like a little chart, and you can hit X or A on Xbox and see a badge spider graph. So I don't think a single person showed the badge spider graph, so I don't have a screenshot of that to show you guys. I'm not sure what that looks like, but man, that is really cool. 2K jumped into their bag this year, bro. Because a lot of people, including me, were like, okay, in 2K23, man, you don't even have to look at build names. As you guys know, man, I mean, there's almost no reason to look at build names, right? They're either a small guard that specializes in offense usually, or they're anything, right? They can do everything. They can play defense, they can shoot, they can rebound, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? So on 2K24, you're not going to be able to get away with that. Your opponent is going to be able to see your strengths and your weaknesses, which I think is very, very cool, because it's kind of like, you know, we're in a real basketball world now, right? Before an NBA game, you do lots of film, footage, you're just sitting there, you know, doing your homework, you know exactly your opponent's strengths and weaknesses. You kind of get a little glimpse of that on 2K24. I feel like that's very realistic, and I really like that new option. Anyway, Zach Timmerman, who's a 2K developer, whatever, he said there were a few mistakes on the sheet y'all got. It said ball handle instead of speed with ball for dribble style, and it listed quick drops, but those are gone. I believe the numbers should be correct. That said, I don't know if the fellas plan to change anything more. So guys, as of right now, your dribble style is determined by speed with ball, okay? Speed with ball once again on 2K24. So that's interesting to note, because I think on one of the sheets it said it was ball handle, but check this out, guys. 2K had a really cool idea for giving people logos on 2K24, and let's pop it up right here, okay? So it's called the logo gauntlet, all right? If you're selected, you have to win 5 games in a row, and even if you don't win 5 in a row, you got, 30K VC, 50K VC, 100K, 150, and then if you win all 5, you get a max potential my player, 1 my team player card, 500,000 VC. So if you guys are creating content, I don't know if they're giving it to just anybody. Maybe you have to make content or something at just some sort of content to be able to get selected. I don't know, but I want to go ahead and say this, and I'm only going to say it one time, okay? Because I know people are going to be asking me throughout the year, things like that. You guys are going to have the answer, all right? And I don't mean to sound pretentious or have an ego, anything like that. So I'm literally just trying to say it how I feel about it, right? They're probably going to be giving logos to people like Duke Dennis, Joe Knows, big creators. I'm sure there's lots of creators that are not going to have to win 5 games in a row to get a logo, right? I'm just not going to sign up because, first of all, you have to be selected by 2K, right? So say they're looking through and they see badge plug. Are they even going to select that name, right? So I don't feel like I should have to fight for a logo. That's basically all I'm saying. I feel like I've earn that spot to have a logo, you know what I'm saying? And if they don't want me to have a logo, they don't want me to, okay? I'm not gonna lose sleep at night, you know what I'm saying? So there you guys go. Anyway, we have a big one right here. So Black Cobra, who blew up recently for being a post scorer, Kobe type, Jason Tatum, post fadeaways, things like that. Anyway, the Czar said over his tweet, FYI, we fixed a bug from 2K23 that allowed defenders who lost a back down sometimes to recover too quickly in mismatches. So expect those losses to be more evident and consistent this year if you have no strength. So Black Cobra was showing in the gameplay where he has high strength on his build that he made for 2K24 at Community Day. And he was able to, in situations where someone was especially low strength, really back down Punisher, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was backing down on people, throwing them backwards, and then doing a fadeaway, and the person that got through backwards couldn't really do much about it. Well, on 2K23, it was a bug where you're just able to catch up, and it didn't really, that's another thing that, if it's true, is big for strength, for post players, things like that, on 2K24, and can really open up a whole nother avenue of playstyles. Like, because there's not a lot of people that play out the post, with a 6'6" guard or whatever, but Black Cobra is one on 23, and I'm excited to see what he can do on 2K24 because it's the year of Kobe, guys. It's the year of Kobe, and I really want to see some post work go crazy. We'll see when the game comes out. Anyway, 2K Lab said, my favorite change in the 24 builder, you can go back and change your weight, height, position, wingspan, or whatever, and the game won't reset your attributes. So I don't know if you guys caught this yesterday, if any of the creators told you, but yes, on 2K23, as you guys know, when you're making a build, say you get in there, you've got the whole build made, and you're like, dang, if I just went down 1 wingspan, I would be able to make this build. So now I gotta, take a screenshot or maybe a mental note, change the wingspan down 1, it resets every attribute. You got to go back in there. So that's a cool little, man, it's amazing, bro. Quality of life. Like Agent Zero used to say, I'm always going to say it. Little things like that is awesome, okay? Now, I said in the last video, there's a no squads rec. And some people were like, what? There's a no squads rec. What am I supposed to do? There's also a squads rec, okay? So don't freak out. Now, a lot of people don't know this, but 2K already has a matchmaking in the rec, okay? I want you guys to listen very closely. If you go in with you and 2 other people, so 3 people in total or less, you are much less likely to play a team of 5. You will play a team of 3 or under. They already have that, guys. They already have that in the game. If you go in by yourself, some people think that they're playing teams all the time. You're not playing teams. You're probably just playing 2 or 3 people that have came in. Yes, you will get teams sometimes, okay? But there's a very low chance, and I know that because I've played rec myself many times, okay? So then they have bum rec. If you guys don't know what bum rec is, you have to be 92 overall or lower. That's going to give you, if everyone in your squad is 92 overall or lower, you're usually going to play people that's all 92 or under. Okay, did I say under each time? Under. Okay, so 92 overall or under, you're going to play people that are 92 overall or under each and every time. Okay, if you have one person that's a 93, boom, it resets the whole thing. So they're just making it more evident, I guess, on 2K24, and also it's an actual spot for no squads, which is cool. Anyway, Uncle Demi in his video said, Uncle Demi pondering on why body shapes can't be chosen in the builder. Do you like the idea of having to bulk up? And Dimework said that'd be fine if the workouts aren't necessary, because if they are, then we would all be working out towards a built body type. But what about those who may prefer slight? Not like you can skip your workouts if you need them for the turbo. So that's something I haven't thought about. I mean, it's not a gigantic deal, but I mean, there's a lot of people, including myself, that I prefer slight on some of my builds, you know, burly, whatever. But this year you have to do the workouts, and that's going to change your body type. You can't select it. So is everyone just going to be built? Because you're going to have to probably do those workouts. So I don't know. We'll see when the game comes out. But there's something I caught in the courtside report recently that we didn't talk about in a video, and I thought was interesting to talk about, you know, to ponder on. So let's see. Okay, it said, begin your NBA journey by stepping into the limelight as the most anticipated prospect in the last 20 years. Chase on-court accomplishments such as Rookie of the Year and climb from gauntlet tier to the GOAT tier. Now, we know that was in Park last year. 2K24 introduces a new key games feature allowing you to play your most important games based on the matchup, rival teams, and milestone achievements. It's an expedited way to reach GOAT status. You'll earn extra payouts for completing goals and winning games, earn recognition for setting records, and be the big media draw at press conferences. Adding rings and accolades to your trophy case will only heighten your fame. So, is rookie to or casual to GOAT tier only in my career this year? Is it also in Park? I don't know. I'm thinking that it's only in my career, and I'm really hoping that the rookie to veteran / top 10 this year is not just a 2K19 you know, level system in the park. Because as you guys know, there was a level system in the 2K19 park that went up to all the way up to Elite 3, and you didn't get anything for it. Like, I don't think you actually got anything. Maybe you got a very like small amount of VC. I can't remember correctly, but basically you got nothing. So oh my god, dude, I really hope it's not that, because I can't take another year of something being implemented wrong and people trying to tell me that that's what I asked for. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully it's not, because rookie to legend means very good rewards. Seasons, at the same time, like we've talked about, is cool for people that don't have the time to grind that much, right? They're still able to earn some things. Rookie to legend, people that have more time to play. Boom. It's a perfect world, right? Everyone gets rewards, but hopefully those rewards are good and it's not just top 10. Okay, so anyway, 2K Labs tweeted out and they said, for those who asked, right stick, ripper, and glove do stack. Now, if you don't understand what stack means, basically right stick, ripper, and glove will both work in harmony. So using both at the same time will be more effective. Okay, that's going to be interesting. That's going to be really interesting. So Koza went to Twitter, who's mainly a guard, and he said, see a lot of builds going with silver unpluckable today. Scares me. Let's not say steals are OP this year when the game releases. Strongly suggesting 6'6" to be the tallest height you go, making a ball handler so you can meet that gold unpluckable threshold. Now look, as you guys know, Badge Plug here. Told you guys yesterday, I'm seeing 6'6" over 6'8". I'm seeing a lot of YouTubers make 6'8" silver unpluckable. Okay, let's not assume that steals are overpowered. Okay, if someone walks on the court with a 99 steal and they got right stick ripper and Hall of Fame glove, and they're taking your cookies when you got silver unpluckable. Now, if steals are like they were in 2K23 when the game first came out, where even if you have Hall of Fame unpluckable and you just walk up and can take the ball, and I haven't even done a move yet, I haven't even dribbled yet, you're taking the ball from behind many times, and there's nothing I can do about that, that's an issue. Okay, even Chris Smooth agreed with that. Okay, who is on the side of the quote-unquote like more realistic basketball. You know, he just made a video a few weeks ago talking about how dribblers are cheesers and stuff. He also surprisingly was for the steals being nerfed a little bit. Now, it doesn't need to be nerfed. It just, I don't know how to explain it. When 2K23 came out, if you think steals was correct, it just wasn't, bro. You don't see steals like that. You don't just walk up and take the ball. If I do a crossover, right, and I got, let's say I got silver unpluckable like a lot of these YouTubers are making. If I do a crossover from my right hand to my left hand, you got right stick ripper and you hit to the left, you know what I'm saying? Perfect time. Take the ball every time, okay? But just walking up and taking the ball was crazy, all right? Anyway, right here, speaking of lockdowns, Uncle Demi made a lockdown build today. 75 driving dunk, 79 3, 99 perimeter defense, 99 steal, 86 speed, 82 acceleration. This build is going to be a freaking menace to society, bro. Menace to society. Now, 79 three-pointer is interesting to note. Now, in case you guys are wondering, a pure lock does not put ball handle on, things like that usually, okay? So don't think that, oh, he doesn't have ball handle, it's a bad build. All right, so coincidentally, Joe Knows also dropped a pure lockdown today. It has a 70 driving dunk, so 5 less, 3 less three-pointer at 76, and it has 99 perimeter, 99 steal with, I believe it has 83 speed, 79 acceleration. So you guys see, man, it's going to be an interesting year with these pure lockdowns. I'm liking it, okay? I'm liking that every build can be nice, really good. I just don't want anything to be like, all I want is balance. You guys know, okay? I play guard, center, lockdown, whatever it is. I just want you to not be able to walk up and take the ball, right? But of course, if you time it, if there's a skill gap into the steals, I got no problem with someone getting lots of steals every game. Anyway, Cheeseaholic made a very interesting build that I thought, you know, we should show. It's a 6'7", and you see, this is what I'm talking about, where if strength doesn't really matter, you can make really overpowered builds, okay? 91 driving dunk, 87 three-pointer, 91 ball handle, 90 perimeter defense, 86 speed, 84 acceleration, 52 strength. So this is what I was talking about earlier. If strength doesn't matter, like the badges aren't that good, okay, because not necessarily the attribute of strength has to matter, but the badges, then that's huge, right? But even if it does matter, which one is more important, to get those extra attributes and badges or to have higher strength, okay? So strength mattering is huge this year for 2K24. Now, I just want to give you some extra news. Kai Cenat was also scanned into 2K24. Thought that was pretty cool. And I tweeted out on Twitter and I said, the last huge things we need to know. Is there legend or just top 10? What are the top 10 rewards? How much of a boost do affiliations give? Do they unlock animations? How do they get the gameplay, or how do you get the gameplay boost? How long does the boost last? Example, the heat check one. What are the season pass rewards, which I think we'll see next week? What does gameplay with maxed out badges in 99 overall look like? Does strength matter? Anything else? Let me know in the comment section if anything else matters, guys. Click this video if you haven't seen it. It's really important because you will be behind if you don't watch this one, and I'm out. Peace.